The best gift that you could give someone is your presence. Too often, though, we end up being on our phones, multitasking, or doing other things on our computer as well as on our phone and saying, oh, yeah, I heard you. Think about the difference that it would make, and you've probably experienced this when you have been fully present. I love this message that someone told me they saw at their gym once that said, be here now, be somewhere else later. Is that so difficult? And yet it does prove to be difficult with so much going on in our world. But consider the next conversation that you have. How could you be fully present with the person? And here's a few ways to do that. Look them in the eye if it's in person. If it's over Zoom, look a couple inches below the green dot on your webcam so it feels to them like you're really looking at them. On another note, make sure that you fully listen. Too often, this happened to me today. I was talking to someone who cut me off in the middle of the sentence and finished it for me. I said, nope, that's not actually what I was going to say, not the direction I was going. So let's back up. If we think about this as an efficiency perspective, from an efficiency perspective, it's really a waste of time if we keep interrupting people. Let people say what they have to say and need to say. And again, if you think about eye contact and listening, which means the actual intentional act of listening, meaning two things. Thinking about what they're actually saying, taking it in, maybe even imagining if you had to say it back to them, so that paraphrasing idea. Then the second part of listening is to actually pause and listen. Keep your mouth shut, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And if you practice even just those couple of tips, that's going to make a huge difference in the richness and the quality of your relationships. One other bonus tip that I would suggest is while you're listening, think about what it is that makes that person important to you, why they're important to you. I know this may sound over the top or what their relationship is to you in your life, but when you start thinking like that, you know what happens? You start thinking about the other person as opposed to yourself. Most of us are self-focused. We want to get out our opinions. We want to say what we think. And yet, if we can just give someone that gift of presence, it will make all the difference.